What is up, guys? I know it's been a while. I'm in the boss fight of the regular Easter egg, not the hardcore one. I thought this would be a good time to talk about what I like and don't like about the zombies. And I had my Apple earphones in, so I muted it because it makes a loud ringing noise. I've been drinking, so I'm gonna try to be a little professional about this. I meant to screenshot my bill because it worked. But I ended up prestiging. I forgot to do it before I prestiged, unfortunately. But I had the card where you get extra lethals, extra ammo in your reservoir, and I can't remember the third one. And I stupidly started the boss fight without ammo, so I ended up getting this Type 100. And the extra lethals come in handy because you can never have too many monkeys. I mean, 3 is good, but 6 is better. Let's be honest. This would have been a lot easier if I actually had ammo when I started. And it seemed easier solo because we attempted this with a full party and it wasn't as fun. I mean, it was fun, but it wasn't as easy. So, if you haven't done this one yet, try it out this way. It worked pretty good with me. I wrote down some stuff I don't like. I'm gonna go over the stuff I don't like and then stuff I do like. First of all, the zombie mods are too stealthy. I'm okay with them being strong. Strong doesn't scare me. But when I've already been hit by a zombie twice and I walk around a corner only to get hit by the one with the metal arm, it's quite frustrating. And I know he makes a loud stomping noise, but when you got a train, you can't hear that for real. And it's like the dog zombies, the ones I call them dog zombies because they come on the dog round. They have a very distinctive sound. They sound like a swarm of mosquitoes fighting their way out of your ear. So you always know when there's one of those around. But it's been so many times I got hit by the stealth. I'm at the metal arm guy, and the flamethrower guy will sneak up on you too. The bomber guy, not so much because he sounds like he has a peg leg or something. Alright. I've been writing this list since I started playing the zombies, so I might have changed my mind on a few of these. So, first of all, the healing seems to be a lot longer. Like when you get red screen and you're running to get your health back, it seems longer. That's a con for me. Another con, this one might be a little petty. The girls moan extremely too much. And it's not just when they get hit, when a zombie pop up. Anytime a zombie pop up, they moan like crazy. It's very annoying. A lot of the times the maps are extremely too dark. It's just too dark. And I turned my brightness up for a while, but that did not help. It made seeing harder for me. Um, the consumables, at least the ones I've had and used, suck. I guess they're supposed to replace the gumballs, but they absolutely suck to me. Um, I don't like the fact that there's zombies between waves. Like, if you finish a wave and you're walking around, a zombie might pop up. It was funny at first, they're trying to scare you or whatever, but when you're trying to get stuff done and complete objectives, that gets very, very annoying. What do we have next? Along with the fact that they don't make sound, to me, the zombie mods, especially the one with the arm, he doesn't stand out enough. If you're gonna make him as powerful as he is, I need for him to stand out. Like, I want him to be like yellow or pink or something. I want to be able to see him. He's too dang strong to be able to be stealth in a freaking way. It just doesn't work for me. Another thing, I like the trip mines. I like the idea of putting them down and walking off, but they suck. The damage they do is good, but they take extremely too long to detonate. I can put a trip mine down and walk away through it for like 4 or 5 seconds before it finally decides to go off. That is extremely stupid. It's take too long. Another thing I don't like, and this partially from Treyarch, this is their fault. Your XP on Black Ops 3, you could always pause and see how much XP you've earned for that match, what level you on. I would like that. It was kind of a small thing, but it meant a lot. I didn't realize how much of a factor it played until I was no longer able to see it. So I'm pretty sure that's something easy for them to do and add in. It shouldn't be that hard to add in. My last thing I do not like is the fact that you can't build the barriers up. The barriers were pointless. I understand it made no sense. It was pointless. There was no need for it. But for the player, it was easy points. And if you take the barriers away, of course you have to take the carpenter away, which was even easier points. You run over the carpenter. As much as I hate the carpenter bomb, I mean the carpenter gumball, being able to get that easy 200 points and 400 points when you have double XP was great. But now we don't have that option anymore. I'm fine with them taking the ability to build borders back, but at least make it where you can drop carpenters. I mean, that's easy points. I used to love seeing carpenter bombs. And that leads to another thing. It seemed like the drop rate is super low in this game. I remember a lot of times on Black Ops 3, I had to knife them a certain way just to make sure I wasn't forcing them to drop a bomb. On this game, you never really have to worry about them dropping anything on round one. That's not even an option. Not even round two. I hardly ever get anything on the early rounds, and I don't know. At first I didn't like this game, but I realized they meant for it to be hard. But at some point, hard is going to hurt you as a game. For the people that just want to get on and kill zombies, it's gonna hurt them. And if it hurts them, they're not gonna play, which is gonna hurt your game in the long run. You know, like one of the most impactful weapon upgrades to me was long. I mean, extended mags. Every single gun in this game seemed not to have enough ammo until you put extended mags on it. It shouldn't be like that. It should have a good amount of ammo, and then extended mags adds a even larger amount of ammo, especially when you pack a punch. Like one of my favorite guns is in the spawn room. I think it's the AVT. That thing is a beast. It's a I forgot the exact word for it, but every time you press it shoots. It doesn't fire. It's not semi-automatic. It fires when you press it, kind of like the Shiva or the FAL. But once you pack a punch, it is semi-automatic or automatic one. But that thing is a beast. But I cannot use it until I get extended mags unlocked because it only holds 10 ammo. And even with extended max it holds 15, but it's so powerful. 15 is just enough. It'll be even stronger if it held 20 ammo. I believe that's everything I dislike about this zombies. If I remember anything else, I'll just mention it. Some things I like about the zombies. First of all, max ammo refills your cartridge. You no longer have to reload your gun before picking up a max ammo. That doesn't count for the dog rounds. They should fix that though. But if you got a dual wheel gun like the bacon and eggs, it doesn't work properly. Like it'll refill one of them, and then when you get the max ammo, it'll refill the other one. That's if you out of ammo. Another thing I like, when you're using a wall buy gun and you're running low on ammo, if you press the touchpad, it'll show you exactly where you can refill that gun at. That's pretty cool. The touchpad period is great. Helps you with objectives, help you find the burner head. A lot of stuff. That was a great innovation by them. I like it. That's one thing they better not touch or change. But once you learn where every gun is, it's not that important. But right now, I've been playing this a lot, and I still don't know where every gun is. So it's very useful having that option. Also, with the touchpad thing, once you press it, you can see the gun stats. Everything you want to know about the gun. The main thing I focus on with the gun stats is the uh the headshot multiplier, and the gun I mentioned earlier, the AVT or AVG, whichever one it is. It multiplies headshots by 6, which is crazy, crazy good. Uh, Another thing I like is they added the way to drop jolts or money. So if you're trying to get a door open, if your teammate has some extra cash, they can drop it down for you and you can pick it up and open the door. Or like those games where you way behind, you've been dying a lot and your teammate has a lot of money. He can drop some money and allow you to get caught up and buy everything you need, which is cool. But the other thing on my pros list is if you're playing with teammates and you die, you actually can go to the spawn, to the care package box or whatever, and pick up your weapons. That is crazy. It's cool. I like it. Keep that. Do not change that. And I also wrote down sixth thing was extended mags because it's just so strong on this game. Most of the weapons don't have enough ammo, and extended mags just make them more viable. Yeah, I've been drinking, but I've been needing to make this video for a while. I completed this a while back, and I've just been pushing it off. Now I'm sitting at home with nothing to do, drunk, or slightly drunk. I need to complete this video. That's all. Well, I don't think that's all. Let me think. What else don't I like about this game? I don't like the alternate map. It's stupid. It's too restricted. They tried. I like the idea that I can jump on there and kill a bunch of zombies real quick and get off. I guess that's what they was aiming for, but I don't like them. The consumables. I don't use them. I haven't used them since day one. I mean, I'm sure they might be good or okay, but they have no wow factor with me. They're missing something. What else I don't like? Oh yeah, the biggest possible thing. They remove jug. Like, how dare you remove possibly the most important perk in zombies history? Not not any certain games. Zombies history. You decide to remove the perk altogether. How dare you? Which would have been cool if the armor system was good. The armor system, it just costs too much. And it seems like it goes away so quick. Look at that guy. I knew he was there. I've been seeing him every time I ran around, but he's just so freaking stealth. Even though I know he's there, I'm running around. I got so much on my mind trying to get this battery charged. It's just crazy. Um, what else I got? Talk about this. Completing this. This is not that hard. If you haven't completed it yet, try this strategy. Camouflage. The card that doubles your lethals. Make sure you get monkeys. Get a upgraded Tesla. And right here, I kept the battery right here because the big guy, he runs in like these huge bursts of straight shots. So I knew he wouldn't be able to straight shot around the corner. So I stuck to a curve somewhere where he would have to curve around to get me, and it worked pretty good. I thought when I entered this match and they didn't give me a max ammo, I was done for, but I wasn't willing to give up. I did all this work to get there, and it's cool because this was my first attempt on solo to do it, and I was able to complete it. Now that I got this completed, I gotta go do research on the hardcore Easter egg because I don't know anything about it. I don't even know the first step. So if I'm able to do that solo, I probably will and upload it. I apologize for my huge um, gap of uploads, but you know how life is. Things happen. But I'm back now. Hopefully, I'll be able to upload daily and maybe live stream. I got a good. I was working on a training video, but training is complicated on this map. If you have to base your training around traps because you're not able to upgrade your weapon twice. So if you want to make it on high rounds, you really need to focus the traps. I'm working on training spots and ideas, but those take time. I can easily just pick a few spots and throw it in the video, but I actually want to test them on. I like testing them on round 50 plus to make sure they're actually viable. But if you want to stick around and see the ending, be my guest. I cut out the cut scenes because Treyarch, they act stupid about that thing. Even though I don't make any money on YouTube, I still don't want no issues, you know. So I hope you enjoy it. Uh, Before I go, I want to make sure there's nothing else I don't like about this game. I don't like that some of the doors take too long. You know, I like to open the door and run through it. Some of the doors take forever. I'm just really ready for Treyarch to drop their game. Like, I never pay full price for a game. I pre-order and pay a little bit on it, and I'll pay the rest when it comes out. But as soon as I'm ready, as soon as I'm able to pre-order Treyarch's game, I'm paying full price for it, whatever they want. Cause their zombies is always on point. It's enjoyable and it's fun. Enjoyable and fun probably could have been the same point, but I already said it. Um, what else I got for y'all? I do like that they tried to make this hard. I enjoyed it. Another thing, once you prestige, you don't get anything for it. You get a calling card. That's it. You don't get a prestige unlock or anything. Prestiging is pointless, really. The leaderboards are glitchy. I'm in the top like 18 on my leaderboard for kills wise, and I know that's not true because I have a full-time job. I know there's players that don't have jobs that are constantly grinding this game. There's no way I can be in the top 16. There's no way. It just doesn't make sense. I don't even like the zombies that much. I mean, it's okay. It's playable until Treyarch drop their zombies. It's way more playable than the multiplayer. How I say that much. What else I got for you? Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I muted the audio because I had my Apple earphones in and they make a loud ringing noise. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but that's my girl snoring in the background. She's knocked up. uh, I'm gonna be uploading more. I hate that, man. You shoot the thing 3 times. They got a special thing for the number 4 for some reason. I guess because it's 4 players. They make you do everything 4 times. It's weird. Shot it down 3 times, and it wasn't good enough for them. They were making me do it a 4th time. I guess 4 is their lucky number. Glitching Queen had an idea not too long ago. It was a good idea in my opinion. Her idea was to sell zombies separately from multiplayer. I like the idea, but knowing Activision, they're not gonna act right. If you allow them to sell a portion of the game for a price, I think $40 is a reasonable price. I feel like they're gonna break the game up because there's people that only play campaign, there's people that only play multiplayer, and there's people that only play zombies. They're gonna break the game up. $40 for each of them. Now, it's okay for people like me that mainly want it for the zombies or mainly want it for multiplayer or campaign. But for the people that want it for all three, it's gonna be a shit fest. It's a good idea, but they're gonna end up making $120 off those people that want to play all three. And then that's not counting supply drops because they're gonna have supply drops. That's out of the question. They're gonna have supply drops. I just entered the stock market and I'm looking on certain stocks to buy. I think Activision is gonna be one of the next ones I buy because they value making money over everything. As a gamer, I hate that, but as a stock owner, that would be really good for me. having a company that values making money over anything else. But I think I'm done talking. This is almost over. Spoiler alert, I beat it. I'm pretty sure you knew that when you clicked on it. But I built the Nightmare Tesla because it's the only one I know how to build for real, and it's the easiest. I tried doing the steps to other ones, but I just couldn't figure it out yet. But this is the easiest one. I'll figure it out eventually. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed hearing me talk for 25 minutes, almost 26 minutes. Look out for the uploads. If you don't mind being barraged and annoyed by notifications by me, subscribe and hit the notification button. But I know as a person that watches YouTube, that can be very annoying. So if you're okay with being annoyed by notifications, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification button. But only if you don't mind, because I don't want to annoy someone that doesn't want it. I am your boy, Deli Dale. This is the end, and I hope to see you in the next one.